All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Come on in, hit your like, tag, and share button. Sorry I'm late. It's Dr. Dante, and we are live with our Morning Motivation Afternoon Edition, live in Uganda. We are not in Kenya anymore, Dorothy. We are in Uganda. Come on in, hit your like, tag, and share button. We are in Uganda today, and I am excited. I'm excited for where God is taking us and what He's doing in us. Come on in, y'all. Let me see who's going to be the first one to hit that like, tag, and share button. Who's going to be the first one to come on in today, this morning? So good to see everybody in. So good to see everybody. I see somebody's on already. Somebody is on. Let me make sure I got everything. Who's that on this morning, this afternoon? Good to see everybody coming in. Good to see everybody coming in. Hit your like, tag, and share button. Love to see who's coming in. Let me see who I can say good afternoon to right now. Who can I say good afternoon to right now? Oh, it's Annie Brown and this Tyra. Hey, Tyra, good to see you. Annie, hey, Chanel, good to see you. Good to see you, Denise. Good to see everybody. Sorry I'm late. Trying to get connected in these areas that you've never been in before ain't no joke. It is no joke. So I'm so glad to see everybody. Yes, good afternoon, Denise, Chanel, Tyra, and Annie. We got a couple more people. I know they're gonna be coming on soon. I apologize for being late, but I tell you, when you traveling, there is some stuff going on. You got to try to figure all this stuff out. So by tomorrow, we should be in a good place. By tomorrow, we should be in a good place. Good to see you too. God bless. Yes. Great. We had a lot of traveling we did yesterday. And this shows, okay, good. My phone is working. All right, my phone is working. So now let me go ahead and get this into the groups. Abu, good afternoon. Good to see you. Donna Moon, good to see you. Tara Dunn, good afternoon to you too, ma'am. Good to see you. All right, it's good to see everybody coming in. Hit your like, tag, and share button, y'all. I want to make sure that we are in. Renette, good to see you. That's right. Tag Tracy. Tag everybody. Tag somebody that's normally on. They probably may be on lunch break. They may be working. May can't come on, but we're going to make sure that we get everybody on. So for this week, just to let everybody know, we will be coming on at noon. For this week, we will be coming on at noon, just because we are going to be in conference for the rest of the week. Good afternoon, Tracy. How are you? We're going to be in conference for the rest of the week, so we need to govern ourselves accordingly. That's right. Get Shayna on. That's right. I ain't seen CG Hope in a while. Hopefully she's doing okay. Love to have her back on this afternoon as well. So we're gonna give everybody a few minutes to get caught up. All right, get Jamaica on. All right, good to see everybody. This good. Well, y'all, we have had a tremendous amount of traveling we did. So just give y'all a little idea where we was coming from. So Nairobi is kind of like central Kenya. We traveled central Kenya all the way up to, all right, I wonder why this is not working. It's traveled from central Kenya all the way up to Western Kenya. We had to fly from from Nairobi to Western Kenya. Then we had to drive about 4 to 5 hours. 2 hours to get to the border of Uganda, then another 2 hours to get in Jinja. So what is in Jinja? Somebody type that in there, y'all. Answer that question, y'all. That's right. Get Lavelle on. Miss Frida. Hey, Miss Frida. Good afternoon. Somebody ask the question. Ask this question. What is in Jinja? Somebody type that in there. Make that your question today. What is in Jinja? That's right, Nikki. Good to see you, Nikki. Good to see you on Nikki's on YouTube. Good afternoon to you. What is in Jinja? Very, very important piece of history is in Jinja. Annie, that's right. Get Jessica Kwanda. What is it? Well, Jinja is actually J-I. It's Jinja. I believe that's what it is. Let me make sure. No, it's Jinja. I'm sorry, Jinja. Jinja. I use it daily, not ginger. No, Jinja. Jinja. What is in Jinja? While we get it, let everybody else come on. All right, tag my team. Yes, what is in ginger? You make sure, tell you, Pastor Purity, you already know what's in ginger. Good to see you, Pastor. What is in ginger? Well, one of the greatest pieces of history is in ginger. The river Nile flows through ginger. The river Nile, there you go. There you go. There you go. Tracy, she went and Googled it. Ginger, that's right. The source of the Nile. The river Nile flows through ginger. Just a little piece of history for y'all while I'm here in ginger. Our conference starts tomorrow at 8:30. The river Nile flows through ginger. Major. And I will be taking pictures and sending it out, posting it on there for y'all. The river Nile flows through ginger. Joanne, good afternoon. I learned that in Bible Museum last month. Come on, Tracy, that's fire. That's fire. That is amazing. That is amazing. Tracy, that makes me feel so good. That makes me feel like I got smart people in my class. I got smart people. Pastor Purity, I got smart people in my church. I got smart people. So now you know what, y'all? We're going to have to take a trip to the Bible Museum. Yeah, we're going to take a trip to the Bible Museum. Tracy didn't already messed it up for us. We're going to have to take a trip to the Bible Museum. Fire. TN, good afternoon. How are you? The river Nile is in ginger. The source of the river Nile. Major. So thank you so much for that. All right, so y'all, we got purses coming on. Let me show you. I really want to go there. Yeah, we can do a trip. We can do a trip there and just have a nice little trip and go there. Yes, please, Pastor, we have to go collectively. It's so amazing. Yes, we will go. We will go. So y'all, listen, amazingly smart people. So listen, I am repping the country that I'm in today, Uganda. I am repping the shirt. This is a soccer shirt, Uganda. Pastor Purity, I have my Kenya shirt as well. I'll rep Kenya tomorrow. So I'm repping Uganda today. This is the shirt I purchased when I got here today. Nile River is in ginger. Yes, Miss Frida. Yes, it is. So I'm repping Pastor Purity. Don't get offended. I have my yes. Don't get offended, Pastor Purity. I have my Kenya shirt. I'll be repping my Kenya shirt tomorrow. Today, we're repping Uganda because that's where we are presently in place. So I saw service on Sunday. Let me first just thank God that we have a really great praise team. They really set the place on. No offense. I know it wouldn't be no offense, but I'll be repping I got my Kenya soccer jersey somewhere around here in this room. It's somewhere, but I'll be repping my Kenya jersey tomorrow. All right, and then Tanzania, I'll probably rep that on Thursday. But anyway, everybody, I watched service. Literally praise team on Sunday. When they sing "Great Is Your Mercy," just took the whole place out. I mean, they really did an amazing job. So thank God. I know you love Kenya as well. Yep. Y'all say hello to one of my spiritual daughters. She is one of the ones that's grown up. She helps us in leading by feeding. Say hello to Nellie, y'all. Say hello to Nellie. Nellie is down in Mombasa. Pastor Purity, Nellie is down in Mombasa. She is studying nursing. In Mombasa. Pastor Purity, great young woman. I think she's 21, 22. Graduated now. Pastor Diane has been on fire. The sermons and prayers called this morning. Yes, Pastor Diane. I didn't get to Pastor Diane yet. Let me slow down. Praise team. I like to do a little piece at a time. Y'all want to eat the whole meal at one time. Let me do it a little piece at a time. So, praise team, great is your mercy. They just did an amazing, and of course, the whole music ministry just been doing an amazing job. And of course, Pastor Diane just lighting it up, with the Giants. She spoke on the Giants and David You got to deal with your giants, but there's certain things you ain't got to fight. God is going to fight that battle for you. She was on fire. Yes, she was on fire. And she did her thing on those giants. Just really gave it to you exactly the way you need it. Deal with your giants. I need to see the folk on here right now. I need to see the folk on here right now who is actually dealing with your giant. Your giant is not dealing with you. You are dealing with your giants. Come on, I'm waiting. Your giants are not dealing with you. You are dealing with your giants. That's it. That's me, Monique, Annie, Denise, Tony. You're dealing with them. Giants, they die. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. My. Dealing with the giants. I'm dealing with you're addressing them, you're approaching them, you're meeting them head on. I'm dealing with them. We got this. Come on, somebody. We got this. So glad everybody listens. So I'm telling you, everything I refuse to give in. I'm not losing. Somebody type in there, I'm not losing this battle. Somebody type that, I'm not losing. Type that in there right now. I'm not losing this battle. Come on, you in here right now. I'm not losing this battle because the battle is not mine. It's the Lord. I'm showing up a battle and ready to fight. I'm not had to recognize them first. Now I can start dealing with them. Come on, Thomas. I'm not losing this battle. Not this time. Not this time. Yeah, not this time. Pastor Purity, Nelly is from Yala. Everybody knows. If you don't know where Yala is now, you know. If you don't know where Yala was before, you know where Yala is now. Yala is in the western part of Kenya, and we went in Yala. So thank God. I'm not losing this battle. Come on, y'all. Say hello, Pastor Purity, your brother, your mentor, your leader, Bishop William Ademba is on. I got the whole Kenya connection on right now. The whole Kenyan connection is on. Denver is on. Pastor Purity is on. Nelly is on. Yes, we got the whole Kenya connection on. I'm not losing this battle this time. You must know it now. All right, y'all. This is it. So I'm telling you, this missions trip has been truly life-changing for me. I've had to make sure I've done, I'm not losing this battle. Not this time. No turning back. TN, I'm not losing. Chanel, I'm not losing. Tara, I'm not losing. Not this time. Wow. I'm not giving in this time. I'm not turning. You know what? I'm going to use this. No, I can't do that. Good evening, Bishop, and our African connection. Praise God. That Tony McNeil. So y'all know the running joke is with Tony, right? So y'all know the running joke with Tony is Tony McNeil. I'm talking about Tony McNeil. Okay. But she acknowledged me on her status, one of my posts that was connected to me as her pastor and as a friend. But what she did not declare out of her mouth or on her status is that she would not continuously treat me like I am a little brother. Okay? Because for so often, she consistently harassed me like I am a little brother of hers. I really feel sorry for her siblings, because if she treated me that way, I can only imagine how she treated her siblings. See? Terrible. I'm telling y'all. All right, so then I have a bone to pick. Renette, Annie, good afternoon, Sharon. Now I have a bone to pick with everybody. So everybody saw the post that I put on. Everybody saw the post I put on about my granddaughter. Okay, everybody saw the post that I put on about my granddaughter. Okay, Miss Frida, good to see you. Seeing everybody saw the post I put on about my granddaughter. Some of y'all may not have seen it. Some of y'all, we have some. Good to see you, Reggie. We have some major issues. I have some major issues with you because many of you have made the statements, oh, this is cute. Oh, this looks so nice. Oh, Pastor, I can't. It's this. You know what? Okay, Tony. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll let that slide for now. Oh, this is so cute. No, it is not. Okay, Tracy, you're laughing and it's not funny. Anissa, you're laughing and it's not funny. Anaya Renee Thornton is my first. I couldn't comment because I was laughing so hard. It will be Denise. And Denise was probably really laughing, truly laughing. Lavelle even said it. I gotta see. I thought me and Lavelle was like I thought we had that connection. But Lavelle, oh, this is cute, Pastor. That's so cute. The whole problem is why? See, dude already had it planned because my granddaughter probably, oh, my grandfather's in Africa. I had you been. Yeah, I know you had my back, Chaplain Karen. I know you did. I saw yours. I'm riding with, and I know Tracy had me too. I saw it. Oh, my grandfather's in Africa. Oh, this is a perfect thing for me to go ahead and do what I want to do. So, dude makes up a sign. The sign cute. Okay, we'll deal with the cute part of the sign. But why does he not have the option of saying no? Plotting and planning. See, come on, Natasha. How, Denise, how does he not give her the option to say no? I'm waiting for somebody to answer that question for me. When you answer that question for me, then we can continue. There wasn't even a box for no. Okay. Wasn't it? But I had to call I had to text my granddaughter. We was going on our little texting thing. It was enough room on the cardboard to create a box that says no. There was enough room on it. She's a smart young lady. Patricia, good afternoon. How are you? So some things I got to deal with. This guy, I feel like he invited all of us. I got checked my calendar and I can be dressed and ready at all times. It said, duh, that means no to these young people. I zoomed it just to make, see, God's plan always prevail. He was so nice, knew you were going. Denise, terrible. We're going to have to talk to Denise too. There's something going on with her down there in Virginia. Was planned, no was done. Oh my gosh, y'all, that was cute though. That was good. She got me on that. When my daughter showed me that, I was done. You know why I was done? No, Lavelle, stop. See? You know why it was done? Because I remember when I remember when she was born. Of course, when she came into the house in 2007, y'all, it's 2020, dude, it's 2024. And she is not my pudding pop anymore. She is grown up. She is all of 16. Hold up. Am I got my 20? No, I'm sorry. 2026. 2006. She's getting ready to turn 16. Yep. So, no, it's a 90 return 17. Lord have mercy. This is crazy. Anaya get ready to turn 17. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Anaya get ready to turn 17. Lord have mercy. Wow. April's her birthday, April 2nd. She can return 17. This is too much. This is way too much. Yeah, Pastor Diane was thrilled. Yes, she was. All right, y'all. Let's type in y'all crushing pruning part 4. Yeah, she's gonna be 17. That's crazy. That's just crazy. Yeah. She's 16, loosen up, pop. No. Okay, so Tony, you telling somebody to loosen up. What's going to happen when she need money when she go to college? Who the first person she gonna call? Now you're gonna tell me to loosen up. When she go to college and she got college issues and college financials, who the first person she gonna call? Okay, Chanel is the cutest. When she go to college and she got who's the first person she going? Okay, so now you're telling me to loosen up. Okay, loosen up. That's funny. All right, y'all. We on page 64. We on page 64. Pop, and that's who she gonna call. That's who she calling. Secret Service is accompanying her prom. Listen, I will be stalking, so I'm just saying, y'all know I'm that kind of grandfather. I'm sorry. All right, y'all, 64. Let's get it going. Type it in, y'all. Crushing, pruning, part 4. And like Jeff, yeah. Come on, pruning, part 4. Everybody type it in. Let's go. One thing Denise will never have to worry about for the rest of her life is not enjoying herself. That's the one thing, Chanel, Denise will not have to worry about from this point on in her life is enjoying herself, because every morning she's some kind of day when she's on this live, she is going to have something to laugh about. Amen, somebody. So we understand. Journey's night. Oh, Lord. Yeah. All right, y'all. 64. Sharing the truth with you is intended to help you view, come on, y'all, is to help you view your wounds from a new perspective. I'm a people person through and through. If you talk to my family and friends, we talked about this. Without a doubt, they will tell you I love people. Somebody start typing in it. Can y'all be honest right now? Can I be honest right now? I want all of y'all to be honest. Say this. I'm starting to love people, because many of y'all don't like people. I know it. Y'all, people are starting to grow on you. Put it in there. If that's you, if that connects with you, type in there. I'm starting to love people. Come on, be honest. If that's you, just type it in there and say it. I'm starting to love people, because I realized since I've been a pastor that many people don't like people. There's a lot of people that really don't like people. They tolerate people, but they don't like people, and they especially don't love people. I'm starting to love people. That's it. That's the honest folk. After all, our relationships are our greatest resources. Man, I forgot my phone was on. Our relationships are, I love people, but in spurts. I almost forgot my spot. You almost messed me up. I got to make sure I'm on. Here we go. All right. I'm starting to love people. I've always loved people in spite of. Okay, Annie, that's good. Pastor, I ain't there yet. I'm working on people who can irritate me, but I pray on this constantly. All right. Be honest with yourself. Okay, here we go. After all, our relationships are our greatest resources, and my effectiveness as a leader finds its foundation in proximity of my heart to the sheep I'm called to shepherd. Indeed, I rejoice when I see God's people being blessed. Okay, here we go. I'm convinced that the most pregnant and powerful moments in our lives, however, happen when God takes us through in the instructional and developmental seasons of suffering. As a result, I'm drawn to the lost and the hurting. I think that's one of the things that I discovered. I think I discovered this like 5 to 6 years ago. I discovered Bishop Ademba, if you're still on, I discovered that I'm drawn to the lost and to the hurting. It's like I'm drawn to them. It's like when I see it, I got to do something about it. When I hear it, I got to help them find a plan to it. Now, what I've learned, listen to this, what I've learned is I'm not going to enable folk that are not trying to help themselves from their hurt that they actually did themselves. I've learned that because I learned it the hard way. I tried to help people that did not want to be helped. Okay, now we get ready to start preaching. Listen now, Tyra Pierce, now we get ready to start preaching. I've learned that I cannot help someone that does not want to help themselves. So instead of me exerting all this energy and frustration on a person who refuses to participate, come on, Pastor Karen, you're not going to help me, who refuses to participate in their own rescue, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to stop loving you. I'm not going to be there to be able to help you because you're not participating in your own. Okay. Some of y'all hear this story. Some of y'all have not heard the story. I'm going to share the story, and you can laugh with my wife when y'all see her on Sunday, okay? You can laugh with my wife when you see her on Sunday. You've heard the story. Some of y'all heard it. Renette, my wife and I, we were probably married 2 years. Tyra, we were married 2 years. We went to Barcelona. I was already in Spain. I was stationed in Spain. We was in Barcelona. Spain, beautiful waters, Mediterranean Sea, beautiful. Mediterranean is just as beautiful as they say it is. It's beautiful. We got on one of the long banana boats. Okay, got on one of the long banana boats. Got on a banana boat. On a banana boat, you get on. The speedboat is just, it's rolling. You holding on. So my wife and I are on it, right? My wife and I on it. Now we're in the Mediterranean. Listen to me. We're in the Mediterranean. We're not in the lake. We're not in the pond. We're in the Mediterranean Sea. Okay? Mediterranean Sea. We rolling. And so what you do is you bounce the banana up and down, and then you fall off. Okay? So you got a life jacket on, and you fall off into the Mediterranean. My wife is literally trying to get back on there by standing on me and pushing me down. Okay. Let me make sure y'all understand what's happening. My wife is trying to get out of the boat while pushing me down. Okay. I don't see nobody commenting, so maybe, okay. Listen, I'm trying to get up. She's pushing me down. Now see, LaBelle gonna get all churchy. No, she's trying to get out of the water at any expense. At any expense, she's trying to get out of the water. I'm trying, Pastor. I'm sorry. Stop laughing. I'm trying my hardest to get up out of the water. She is literally stepping on me. She's not even trying to rescue me. She's rescuing herself by step. She's not holding me down, Chanel. She's pushing me down, stepping on me to literally get back onto, and Nikki's saying that's hilarious, onto the boat. What are you saying, Pastor? I'm trying to participate in my rescue, but nobody's trying to help me. I know it was, no, you were churchy. Yeah, she was scared. And guess what? She never got back on a banana again. I was on that thing the whole time. It was amazing. But my point, if somebody is trying to participate in their rescue, I don't have no problem with trying to help them. But what I'm not going to do, somebody help me in here, type it in here. Okay, I may need to get off of here. I need you to type in there, because what I'm not going to do is try to help you when you're not trying to help yourself. Who is going to help the helper when the helper needs help? Tracy, you just lit the whole show on fire. Who is going to help the helper when the helper needs help? Woo! My. Who's going to need help? Who's going to help the helper when the helper needs help? So here we go. Yes, listen to me. Yes, I'm an encourager and seek to inspire people, but my gift of exhortation sprouted in a dark place and was cut and trimmed by the master scalpel of life difficulties. Gravitating towards suffering and hurting people led me to counsel a young man by the name of Michael. Bright, well-educated, hardworking. Michael had his sights fixed on promotion that all but promised to him, and he was aware his superiors were grooming him for this assumption. Months later, instead of the company handing him papers with a new title and higher salary, Michael received a pink slip and a pat on the back and was escorted out the front door by the building security guard. As Michael sat on the couch in my office, he stared at me expectantly, hoping that somehow I would comfort him with divine wisdom and assure his feelings about his predicament. Everything in me wanted to offer him words of wisdom right then and there, but the Father stopped me because there was something he wanted Michael to see, something my words were pale in comparison to. It was a lesson I learned the hard way myself. Back in my younger days, my brother and I started a window siding business that was just new. We just knew would be our ticket of success. We were both young, strong, resilient, and had just enough knowledge of home construction to believe we could make our business succeed. We borrowed against my car and proceeded to incur numerous startup costs, even as new customers dwindled. Listen to me, y'all. When that moment happens to you, when you start something and it failed and you put everything in it, it's the hardest thing to come back from. I'm talking to somebody. Listen to me. Everybody on here. When you start something, you start a business, you start anything, ministry, whatever you decide that you want to start, and you put everything you have in it and it fails, it's okay, maybe I'm talking to the wrong people. I thought I was talking to Terry Barksdale. I thought I was talking to Joanne. I thought I was talking to LaBelle. I thought I was talking to when it fails, it's the hardest thing to come back from. Please don't ask me how I know. It will not, Denise, marriages, just like Denise, listen, the book is called Crushing, right, Denise? It will crush you. And maybe, oh my God, Terry, Sharon, LaBelle, maybe, just maybe, shut up. Maybe, just maybe, God used that moment to make sure he put you in the process to create you, to help you to become the vine he knew you would become. Woo! It will literally crush you. When I tell you I know it firsthand, I know it firsthand. My mother and my cousin started a business called TDE Property Holdings. We knew it was going to make us, or we were flipping properties, rebuilding, renting properties out. And we made a couple of deals that didn't go well. It went bad. It went terrible. It was awful. I mean, it was awful. We lost money. We lost so much. We got to the point where, listen to me, we got to the point all of us was eating peanut butter and jelly for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I mean, all of us. It got that bad. It crushed me. And it crushed me so much, Tracy. It crushed me so much, I walked away, and I felt so bad about it because I left my mother with all the debt. I don't have no problem. The crushing. I left my mother with all the debt. She had to find a way out of it, and she found a way out of it. I felt so bad because I didn't know what to do. All I did was run because that's what I thought I was supposed to do. It crushed me. So can I tell you something? I'm learning now, Terry, what I just learned from just reading this section right here, from just listening to your comment. God wanted that to happen. God needed that to happen. He needed for me to be crushed so I can remember what that feeling felt like and to never run away from those feelings ever again. Jamaica, it stopped me from running because, can I help you, Jamaica? Jamaica, let me help. Jamaica, can I help you? When the ministry was going crazy, things weren't going the way it was supposed to. I literally had that same feeling again, Terry, that I was being crushed. And in my mind, it told me to run. And God said, don't you dare run. Remember that feeling you had. I had people that were close to me. Listen to me. I had people that were close to me, Tracy. I had people close to me that said, you know what? Just start over. Just start over. And I said, you know what? This time, I'm not starting over. I'm going to see, when my husband died, I had to make a decision either to grind it out or try to save our business and struggle to find a job and struggle less. Listen, you had to do, you know what it did to you, TN? It crushed you. Woo! I'm not quitting this time. Somebody type in there. You better type, I need everybody on this live. You better type it in. I'm not quitting this time. I need everybody to type, I'm not quitting this time. I quit the last time. I gave up the last time. I'm not quitting this time. I'm not quitting this time. I'm not quitting this time. Because y'all know what? A next time is going to come up. And when that next time comes up, remember that. I remember the taste in my mouth. I remember my spirit. I remember that feeling. I said, I'm never going to experience that feeling again. I'm not quitting this time. I'm not quitting this time. Okay, so here we go. It didn't take long for our business to go belly up. I lost my car. We were forced to ask my mother for money to cover the checks we had written that were suddenly bouncing all over town. She had to dip into her savings to loan us the money, and we felt even more ashamed of our failure. If I succeeded, however, then Potter's house would not exist. I would probably be an internment pastor working for the Supreme Windows in Charleston, West Virginia. At the time, I thought it was the end of my life, that I had failed before I got started. I lost my livelihood, my transportation, and my confidence. I lost all that. The hardest thing to get back, Terry, Jamaica, the hardest thing, Monique, to get back, Nikki Johnson, you know the hardest thing to get back, Chanel, is your confidence. The hardest thing to bounce back and to get back in your life is your confidence. You could have been great at it. You know exactly how to do it. The hardest thing to get back is your confidence. I didn't believe I could start anything again. I didn't believe. That's one of the main reasons I kept delaying, Carrie. I kept delaying starting the ministry. I didn't want to have that feeling again because I knew I would come up against that crushing feeling again. And I did not want to do it because I knew if I did, I would fold under the pressure. And I had to literally stand up and remain steadfast, Denise Mason. I had to remain steadfast and declare, I will not fold under the pressure this time. Can I tell you right now? Can I tell you? Can I encourage you, Joanne? You could do it. Oh my God, Joanne, please don't run. I felt something in my spirit. Pastor Purity, whatever God is telling you, whatever He tells you to do, You can do it. Bishop Ademba, you and I had a great conversation. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I need somebody say, I need somebody typing, I can do it. I can do it. Your confidence, the enemy stole it from you, but he has to return it to you when you make the decision that you can do it. I can do it. Chanel, you can do it. Annie Brown, I don't know why God has me speaking your name out loud like that, but you can do it. Who said I'm ready to do it this time? Tyra. Tyra Pierce. Tyra Burrell. You can do it. And I got you. Oh, man, I got your back. I don't know about anybody else. I don't know about anybody else. I don't know about anybody else. But if you take that leap of faith, I got your back. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. Listen, you take that leap of faith, you take somebody in here right now, Lulu, if it's you, somebody on here, you needed to hear this today because you was asking God the question, is this what I'm supposed to do? And God just told you, you can do it. Take that leap of faith. I got your back. It's an on-time word. I can do it. Yeah. Jackie Gee Hines. Do it. Jackie just probably ran out of her office. She probably can't even respond right now. You can do it. Here we go. All right. Looking back, years later, I realized that I had temporarily allowed my little brother complex to get in the way of my divine destiny. My life's direction had been momentarily subverted by my idolization of my big brother and my desire to please him instead of doing what God is calling me to do. Renette, Candy, are you doing it? Oh my God, y'all losing your minds. Faith, Lillian, oh my God, faith works as long as I believe I can do it. Y'all preaching to yourselves, right? You hear this? I lost my confidence, my home, and more. But God, I thank you for it all. And you can do it. Crystal. You can do it. I got all these Kenyan folk on here today. Pastor Purity, Lillian just came on. Nelly was on. Denver was on. I don't see none of my Tanzanian friends on here. I ain't see Nye on here. I ain't see Gideon on here. Tracy, Lord have mercy. You got this. God, I trust you. In the area that really kind of, so I think I shared this with you, many of you. One of my biggest struggles was trying to please my pastor. And so it was hard for me to do ministry. No more fear. Lord have mercy. Y'all going in on this today. Y'all going on. Okay, I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna give y'all something today. God told me to give this to you. You can use it if you want to. Tracy, stop. I'm gonna give y'all this if you want to. If you want to use it, I'm gonna give it to you. Okay. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm giving y'all this. I wrote this list last night. I wrote this list last night. Woo! I wrote this list last night. Ronnie, good afternoon. How you doing? I wrote this list last night. I need you to apologize to yourself. Everybody, you kept the faith, Tara. You made it this far. Continue to hold on. God's got you. The giants will fall. I posted on my page, God can do all things. This is confirmation for me. I need you to apologize to yourself. I wrote this last night. Everybody say, I'm apologizing to myself. Type it in there right now. Everybody on this live. There's 200 and some of y'all on here. Type it on here right now. I'm apologizing to myself. What are you apologizing to, Donna? I rebuke the spirit of fear. You have no room in my mind. Fear. You know the sad thing is, fear is everybody's giant. I'm apologizing to myself. What are you apologizing to? Listen to me. I'm listening. And whenever you hear whatever you see on my list, you write it on yours. This is what you're apologizing to yourself for, Patricia. I'm apologizing for settling. I'm apologizing for living someone else's life. I'm apologizing for quitting when I failed. I'm apologizing for allowing someone to control me. I'm apologizing for being lazy. I'm apologizing for procrastinating. I'm apologizing for overthinking. I'm apologizing for living below my potential. I'm apologizing for not taking that leap of faith. I'm apologizing for being controlled by fear. I'm apologizing for being intimidated. I'm apologizing for doubting myself. I'm apologizing for shrinking to satisfy their insecurities. I'm apologizing for not believing what God said about me. I'm apologizing for being distracted. I'm apologizing for not finishing what I started. I'm apologizing for feeding my flesh and not my spirit. I'm apologizing for being greedy. I'm apologizing for being emotionally attached. I'm apologizing for not getting therapy. I'm apologizing for being inconsistent. And I'm apologizing for avoiding the narrow way. I'm apologizing to myself. I'm apologizing to myself. Self, I'm sorry for settling. Self, I'm sorry for living someone else's life. Self, I'm sorry for quitting when I failed. Self, I'm sorry for allowing someone to control me. Self, I'm sorry for being lazy. Self, I'm sorry for procrastinating. Self, I'm sorry for overthinking. Self, I'm sorry for living below my potential. Self, I'm sorry for not taking that leap of faith. Self, I'm sorry for being controlled by fear. Self, I'm sorry for being intimidated. Self, I'm sorry for doubting myself. Self, I'm sorry for shrinking to satisfy their insecurities. Self, I'm sorry for not believing in what God said about me. Self, I'm sorry for being distracted. Self, I'm sorry for not finishing what I started. Self, I'm sorry for feeding my flesh and not my spirit. Self, I'm sorry for being greedy. I'm sorry for being emotionally attached. I'm sorry for not getting therapy. And I'm sorry for being inconsistent. I'm sorry for avoiding the narrow way. I'm just sorry. Forgive me, for I have sinned against myself. Woo. I'm apologizing for wanting to give up. Now, what are you going to do? What that giant of fear? Sorry for being self-centered. Lord, forgive me for from this spot in your life. Wherever you are in your life, whatever is crushing you right now, wherever you are, I'm giving you permission to do whatever he tells you to do right now. My Lord and my God. I forgive myself for missing opportunities that God set up. Good God, Candace, you didn't mess me up. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. My God. I got my other Kenyan sister on here. Say hello to my little sister, Millicent. Her Excellency is on. Madame is on. Lord have mercy. I apologize to myself. Woo! Oh, my God. Self, I'm sorry for neglecting you. Goodness. Can I tell you right now what you need to do? I'm gonna do some work on this. Can I tell you what you need to do? It's time for you to handle your now. You need to start thriving in your now. You need to conquer your now. You need to command your now. And you need to discipline your life through discipleship, master your responses with the Holy Spirit, and live in real time, because it's time for you to thrive in your now. Not tomorrow. Listen to me, not last week, not looking into the future, not trying to plan out your whole life. I need you to deal with your now. Handle your now right now. Y'all know I'm giving y'all my subjects, what I'm going to be preaching on. So y'all can go ahead and get ready. Because now is now. Now starts now. Now is not tomorrow. Now is not wasn't yesterday. Now starts now. What are you going to do now? You ain't promised your next breath. You aren't promised tomorrow. You're not promised about. You need now. Come on, Crystal. Pivot now. Make the change now. Handle now. Create a new mindset now. Create a fortitude in your mind. I need you to have a mental fortitude that my now matters. Now starts now. I surrender all to you now. If not tomorrow, I'm taking that leap of faith now. I make the decision now. You're spending too much time. You're spending too much time planning for tomorrow, and you're not dealing with your now. Yes, you're supposed to be a good steward over your finances. Yes, you don't want to exhaust things, but I'm here to tell you, you're spending too much time overthinking tomorrow, and you're not dealing with now. My now matters. Woo! Type it in there. Make that your status on Facebook today. My now matters. I'm dealing with my now right now. Tyra Pierce, what do you got to do? What do you have to do right now? I want you to write out 3 things you need to do right now that's going to immediately have a shift in your life. The only thing that matters right now is now. I'm dealing with my now right now. I'm dealing with my now right now. I was up all night. I couldn't even sleep. And God said, I want you to write this list out so the people can begin to, and when you apologize, you made the decision to apologize to yourself for all of this. Don't you dare allow that list to come up in your life again. Don't you dare allow procrastination to enter into your life. Don't you dare overthink your next move that God is. If he told you to do it, I need you to do it. Somebody type it in. I'm doing it right now. Crystal Parsons, get up now. Take your mat and start walking. All right, Denise. Come on, Tariq. Crystal Parsons, pick up your mat and I'm doing and walk right now. Stop being inconsistent. Stop avoiding the narrow way. Stop being emotionally attached. Stop being distracted. Stop doubting yourself. Stop being intimidated. Stop being controlled by fear. Stop not taking that leap of faith. Stop living below your potential. Stop overthinking. Stop procrastinating. Stop being lazy and stop settling. And start doing it right now. Listen, Patricia Bryant, do it right now. Whew. I don't know who that was for. Y'all know I wasn't even in the book. But I know what fear can do. I know what fear can do. I know how it has gripped me, how it shackled me, how my overthinking, all overthinking does is allow you to procrastinate and waste time. That's all it does. Miss Rita, God's been opening doors and I've been walking through them. Lachelle, hey. So no more wasting time. And see, the thing about it is, we've done it so much. We're masters. We are masters at avoiding doing what we know we're supposed to do. We're masters at it. So we waste time intentionally. We overcommit. Oh, y'all. Hot shot. Okay. Crystal. We overcommit doing things because we want to avoid the one thing we know we're supposed to do. Tomorrow, Tariq, scripture says, tomorrow has enough trouble of its own. We overcommit intentionally because it makes us look busy and it helps us to avoid the one thing we know we're supposed to do. You're not killing no giants if you're wasting time. I'm telling you right now, she could have preached you, she preached you into heaven. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't deal with your now, you ain't killing no giants. Because your giant is in your now. There you go, Tien. You told yourself, hey, Renette, you on YouTube now, I see. It starts right now. Your overcommitting is over. Woo! Shut up. I love it. Come on. Can somebody say my overcommitting is over? I'm dealing with my now. Well, what's wrong with you? I got to deal with my now. I got things I got to do now. I got to get ready for this conference now. I'm doing my sermon. I'm putting my stuff together for it tomorrow. Now. It's starting right now. My overcommitting is over. I love helping people, but I'm not going to help people at my I just messed with somebody. I love helping people, but I'm not going to help people at my expense. Some of y'all like, this pastor's losing his mind. Annie Brown, Miller. I'm listening. You're helping people. Of course, we love it. We want to make sure we're helping people, but you're doing it at your expense and you're not able to fulfill the work that God has called you to do. And then what's going to happen? I've had a person like this that was on the mission trip with me. I had persons on the mission trip with me. They calling and calling. They need you. They need you to do this. They need them to do this. They need them to do that. They need them to do this. They need them to send the money for this, send the money for that. Listen, help me. I got my own family. Okay, y'all not helping me. I can't take. You're not being selfish. It's called self-care. You heard the saying, self-care is not selfish. My overcommitting is over. They're going to get mad, but always think about it like this, and we're going to close out. Always think about it like this. I'm here to tell you, when you really understand people, I don't care your family, you can be the closest person in your family. I'm here to tell you, when you are gone, they will find somebody to replace you. Self-care or relapse. Good God Almighty. I'm telling you right now, they will find somebody to replace you. Life will not stop. They will boo-hoo, they will cry over you, they will keep trying to remember you. And then they're gonna wake up one day and they're gonna realize, life is still moving on. I need to make sure you better do the same. It's not personal. Chanel loves bringing up scripts, sermons. Lord have mercy. She loves it. It is not personal, it's purposeful. When you start taking your life, when you start living what Rick Warren said, when you start living a purpose-driven life, it's going to be purposeful. And I'm telling you, people are going to get mad. They're going to be angry. They're going to be, listen, they're going to have you feeling guilty. They're going to make you go through these personal guilt trips. It's not personal, baby. It's purposeful. I'm living my purposeful life now. It's not personal, it's purposeful. Thank God for everybody on this live. Thank God for him flipping the switch on us today. He's crushing us. He's crushing us. Pastor, they already mad. At this point, I don't care if people are mad. I'm going to take care of me. And I'm telling you, you'll be laid up in the hospital. They'll try to come and visit you. You'll be laid up for so long, they'll forget about you. God help you. Okay, I ain't gonna even go there. Huh, Lachelle? So she thought about you like that. Okay, y'all. Crystal, answer the question. Do they visit? Answer the question. Crystal Parsons, she just came out of hospital. Did they visit? Okay. Did they visit? And it's not anything against them for not visiting you. You know why? Because they have to live their life. Crystal said no. They have to live their life. They have to live their life. then you won't get mad at them. You won't hold nothing against them. They live in their life. So right now, I'm giving you permission to live the life God is calling you to do, to live. Live your life now. They doing their thing, you got to do that. Pruning is not punishment. It's the beginning of your greatest season. It's not, don't get mad at them. They just living there. So when you gonna start living yours? Instead of you just all up in your mind wondering about why they not doing this for me. I did all that for them. I did that for them. I was there for them. I made sure they had this, but they not here for me. That's not what they were called to do. And maybe you weren't called to do all that stuff. You just did it to satisfy your own ego. You all up in your mind. Why they ain't doing this for me? I've been there for everybody. Nobody there for me. Nobody told you to be. Nobody told you to be there for everybody. You was there for everybody to satisfy yourself. We just want something. We just want to have something to say when people don't show up for us, because we can just say we did all this for them. That's all you did. If you listen to me, if you doing all that stuff for people and in your hearts, you waiting for something else to come your way, you're doing it with the wrong motives. Pastor, you are teaching today. Lord have mercy. You are teaching today. You are teaching today. All right, y'all. It's been a good day. I really appreciate you guys following me. Please keep us in prayer. Our conference starts tomorrow. I think I'm preaching the third word, the third part, which is right before lunch. So I think it's going to probably be about 4 o'clock a.m. your time. I'll be up. No, thank you guys. I thank you for the support. I really do. Yeah, keep us all in prayer. All three of us, Butler, myself, and of course Chief Apostle. We all be teaching. We're teaching 3 days straight, y'all. I got to teach for an hour. I got to teach for an hour. I got to teach for so, and that's 3 days straight. It got me teaching for an hour. Ronnie was supposed to be here to help me. We'll talk about that later, Ronnie. Sometimes you are your best resource. You're right. God bless y'all for wanting to listen to what I gotta say. I was up all night with this thing last night. I really appreciate everybody. Please be safe. So it's about, what is it, 1:20 right now. Be safe, everybody. Tomorrow is Becoming Whole Wednesday. We got a guest coming in. Apostle Abraham Shanklin is coming. He's going to be teaching. I was late, but I'm going to go back to listen. What I missed, I thank you and always keep you in my prayers. Thank you. Something happened to me today. I'm going to close out with this. And I don't want y'all to feel like you need to do this, because I already know most of you already do. Okay. But someone, Selena, good afternoon. Thank you for coming on. I got a message today from a man. And I need to share you this. We have class tonight. Yes, we have class tonight. Class is at what time? 3 a.m. my time, 7 o'clock your time. So I'm gonna try to get some sleep before y'all. The man actually sent me a message today and said, you know, He went about to say, man, you've been doing all this, and you've been doing that. And he said, you know what? I really miss you. Broke me down. Broke me down. When a man shows another man that kind of love and affection, that's real. Didn't post it. Didn't make fanfare out of it. The only statement I could say was, wow. There was nothing else I could say. It was amazing. It was amazing. All I could say was, wow. God is truly, Quanda, how are you? God has truly been blessing me this entire time. And you guys have truly been amazing. You guys have been the lives that I'm touching, I can't even imagine how many lives that I'm touching. Miss Frida, I was in another church preaching. Y'all saw me at the church, World Changers Church with Apostle Roy. I was in that church, and Bishop Demba's church, which is called Commonwealth, is on the other side of town. And my name kept coming up in there. Millicent, am I saying it right? My name and Leading by Feeding kept coming up at that. I'm like, and so he's telling me about, he's sending me message, man, you did us. I mean, because of you, we had a great service. I'm like, how am I having a service? And I'm not even there. I'm on the other side of town. He said, man, the impact that you're having in this community is amazing. That's what we bring into the table, y'all. That's what New Kingdom is bringing, because it's not me. It's the God in me. Yeah. Terry, I'm like, how am I being talked about here and I'm over there? Because when you operate, my wife said it to y'all on Sunday, when you operate in the will of God and you operate with a level of obedience, even when people tell you not to, God will allow you to be the vine for other people so they can become branches. Ooh! I declare, and Millicent said, you are right, Pastor. Whatever you are doing in Kenya will outlive you. I'm done. See, look at what she just said. Did y'all just see? You see what Millicent just said? Whatever you are doing in Kenya will outlive you. Fire. That's my sister. Fire. 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 Wow. I ain't stopping. I'm not stopping. Renette, don't stop. People gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you right now what they're gonna tell you. Terry Barksdale, George Barksdale, Jacqueline Gee. This is how I know you know. This is when you know, listen to me. I'm gonna show you how you know you're in the will of God, okay? I'm gonna show you how you know you're in the will of God, okay? I'm gonna show you how you know you're in the will of God. Patricia, I'm gonna show you how you know you're in the will of God. When they tell you you're doing too much, but you know you're not tired. When they tell you you're doing too much, but you know you're not tired. Stop. You're doing too much. You got this too much. They're going to tell you you're doing too much. But Lachelle, you know you can never do too much. The most you can do is the least you can do. That's how you know you're in the will of God. Tyra said, I felt that. My wife talked about something. My wife talked about something to you guys, and it was powerful. My wife told me this, showed y'all this about don't let your no, don't let your yes burn you out. Remember she taught, I think that was on her prayer call once, right? Don't let your yes burn you out. Let me tell you this. This how, because when you're in the will of God, let me tell y'all this. When you're in the will of God, God will give you moments of when you need to rest. Oh, y'all, please help me. Please help me. God will give you moments when you need to rest. So I know when it's time for me to rest my body. Okay. I know when it's time. I want more. There's so much. Come on, Lachelle. This is what I'm talking about. But when you are in the will of God, you just want to keep doing his will. Am I talking to anybody right now? Lachelle, am I talking to you? All you want to do is keep doing his will. He'll give you time for you to rest. And when you get your rest, you just want to keep doing. You don't want, listen, you're going to have a lot of time to rest. Believe me, you just want to keep doing because you know you're in his will. Let me, I don't like putting people on the spot, but many of y'all are on in discipleship classes, but I'm not putting nobody's name out there. But I got people right now doing one discipleship class on Sunday, discipleship meeting on Tuesday, and a discipleship class on Saturday, and still participating in everything else. Not because people at the church working, volunteering at the church, God knows how many days a week, in discipleship classes twice a week. They can't get in there. They in his will. When you have tapped into his will, you want more. What did Jesus say, Patricia? Jesus said, my food is to do the will of the Father who sent me. When you tap into his will, you can't do enough. Type it in there, y'all. My food is to do the will of the Father who sent me. All right, y'all. So, Lord, teach me your path. When you live a God-centered life, God will make sure you can handle the assignment, whether you are smaller, he will. My food is to do the will of the Father who sent me. Good God. This was good, y'all. This was a good one. Crystal, I pray that your body is good. Crystal, are you still in the area or are you back down in Florida? Kenny Jones, good to see you, man. All right, y'all, we great. Now, all right, Sherry Wyatt is on. None of y'all know Sherry, probably. None of y'all probably know Sherry. I'm hungry for more, and only he can quench my thirsty soul. None of y'all know Sherry. I'm still here until May. Okay, well, I'll see you when I get back. I am stop, Kenny. I don't have time. Anyway, So I've known Sherry for a long time. I grew up in Morning Star. I'm TV questions on Freevee streaming, 14 episodes, 25 minutes. What? That's awesome. Thank you for that, Renette. Went through a really strenuous time in her life. I'm not gonna go into a story. Bishop, when you be back? I'll be back March 5th. Coming back March 5th. Getting close. Only got two more Sundays. I'm let y'all know I'm only gonna miss 2 more Sundays. Okay. Went through a very tough season in her life. But Sherry, it looks like you're living your best life. Looks like you're living your best life. Sherry is the one that gives you hope. Jamaica, the situation that you're going through, same thing she went through, but she's living her best life. Sherry will tell you, she won't say much. She's not a big talker. Hey, Melissa. But she came through it, children and all. To God be, listen, I remember her little kids, her son and her daughter, Drew's age. But she is living her life, best life. So thank God for you, Sherry. Thank God for you hanging in there. Okay, we're going to talk. Was able to get the food pantry started at the new Kenya. Listen, y'all. Don't listen to Kenny Jones. I got time. I do not have time for Kenny right now. Because Kenny, when you start something like that, it's over for me. I'm telling you right now. So don't start this car. I'm telling Kenny right now. Tell Kenny Jones, y'all. Tell Kenny Jones. Tell him, don't start this car if you ain't ready to drive. I thank God for you, Sherry. We've come through a lot of stuff, and I thank God the prayers have worked. Patience and prayers, a major combination. Tell Kenny, y'all. Chaplain, tell Kenny, don't start this car if he's not ready to drive. That's all I gotta tell him. He know what I'm talking about too. Oh, hey, Chaplain, when do we Kenny, don't start the car because we all listen. I'll have a team in Philly in 5. I can call. It's about 10. It's about 5 to 10 people on here that I can call right now and say, listen, I need y'all to be in Philly tomorrow morning, tonight. It's about 5 people that will literally drive to anywhere you at right now. That's how serious we are. We all gas no break. Karen, when are we back at the prison? When are we back at the prison? I think it's March, which Sunday? We need to make sure everybody signed up. March 24th. Okay. Palm Sunday? Oh. Dwight said he in the truck. All right. So Pastor in person live. When come back with foodie ministry. Yes, we're gonna have foodie ministry when I come in. So March 24th, everybody that signed up for the prison ministry, March 24th as sick troops mount up. Oh, you was there Sunday. It was crazy, Dwight. Listen, you ain't got to tell me. Right? Listen, you ain't got to tell me. I know them women at that prison, they ready to go in. I need everybody. March 24th. Oh, sorry, March 17th. Okay, it's March 17th. Okay, so not the 24th. Okay, March 17th. We are there March 17th. Y'all need to be ready. We're going. Nathan was there. I got to make sure I get, what's his name? No, March 17th, Terry. March 17th, we have to get Jason. I got to get Jason signed up. Oh, I know it's off the chain. You ain't listen, man. You ain't got to tell me. I know it was. So March 17th, We're going to take as many of us as we can, get down there, and we're going to flip that entire facility inside out. Inside out. The more of us come, the more of us show up, the greater the anointing. Yeah, they're going to go. It'll be flipped inside. Those women have changed so much since we have been going there. The level of anointing that's allowed, they come in expecting God to move. Is your crowd still the same, Karen? Are you able to get this? Are you able to get that many people in like you were before? Because she had that place packed on Christmas. That place was packed on Christmas. How do you get on the list, Pastor? Okay, so when you come to Church Lavelle, see Elder Brown. She should have some lists packets for you. And fill it out, and then she'll scan it and send it to Pastor Karen. So please make sure you see Elder Brown, and she'll have the list. Anybody else, go see Elder Brown. Dwight, you're there. Tell Elder Brown to have some packets made up, ready for the women's facility. Because you got to hurry up, because she's got to you got to do an orientation, or they won't let you in. Yep. So make sure you, if you come to Bible study tomorrow, in fact, Dwight, tell her to have a packet of them out for the Bible study, so we can get as many people signed up as possible. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. Please keep us lifted in prayer as we go through. Today we're in Uganda. We'll be in Uganda all week long until Sunday. Sunday night we'll be going back into Kenya, stay in Yala, somewhere around there, and then we'll fly back to Nairobi. So everybody have an amazing day on purpose. God bless all of you guys. Oh, I want to show y'all some of y'all didn't see my Uganda shirt representing Uganda today. I got a Kenya one. Thank you, Miss Frida. Got my Uganda shirt, got my Kenya one, and I'll have my Tanzania one probably by Thursday. Great day. Thea, Lavelle. Yeah, it is nice too. I love it. I got my Kenya one too. I can't find it. Where is it at over there? It's somewhere over there. But we're gonna have it. Let's go. Yeah. See y'all. Have a good one. We'll see. And don't forget, tomorrow's Becoming Whole Wednesday. That means actually, since it's Becoming Whole Wednesday, I probably will do, because I can't do the early morning because we still be in service. So I may do it if we get back at about 6. I may do it when we get back at 6. So we'll probably have our morning motivation. It's going to probably be like at 10:30, something like that. All right. So we'll definitely have, it's going to be Becoming Whole Wednesday. If you can get on, get on. But I want to make sure I give you guys everything you need. Oh, thank you, Lavelle. Don't forget, y'all, $10 Tuesday. Everything goes to Monique. You have a blessed day too. Everything goes to Leading by Feeding. Everything goes to Leading by Feeding. Chaplain Kern, if you didn't see the message, Elder Dwight, actually give him a call. He probably needs some packets. They probably ran out. So if you could give him a call, please. Thank you. Everybody have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys probably, because we'll get back here probably by 6. Yeah, just you'll see my notice. It'll probably be 6. It'll probably be 11. So I'll probably come on at 7, from 7 to 12, and then you guys go right into the Bible study at 12:30. All right, God bless y'all. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best, Terry. Just keep me in prayer. God bless y'all. Have a good one.